What is good, what is good, what is Gucci? Courtney IG, and I'm back again. We're talking about the 12-track, 4th studio album from Pusha T, It's Almost Dry. Let's lock off that for now. Let's lock it off and let's get into the details. Executively produced solely by the artistic masterminds in front and behind the camera, Kanye West and Pharrell. So guys, it's a few weeks off a full 4 years since the concise 7-track album, Daytona. Daytona, guys, for me, really had potent moments from top to bottom. I think at the time I described it as a shot of cocaine caviar. You see the contrast there. Cocaine caviar. Because it not only gave you that dope boy feel, but it also gave you moments that stick with you all to now. For me, anyway. You know, Infrared, which revealed a lot into, you know, as I can recall, the stuff with Lil Wayne, etc. And led to somewhat the back and forth with Drake. You know? And some will say he went below the belt with what he did on, I forgot the name, but it had the blackface picture on it. All of that, people will say it went below the belt, but let's be clear, let's be precise. Pusha T buried Drake on that one. It is what it is. And if you know, you know. Like, still in my head, if you know, you know. Like, you know, it's just good vibes, but it's the second half of Santeria. Just go look that up. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go look it up. Go play that after this and just tap yourself in, man. I don't know if it's Spanish or it's Portuguese, but it's a different kind of soulful movement going on in that track, guys. Different kind of soul. And it's like, it literally taps into your soul. It literally just makes you, it just gets into me. And I could go off on a whole tangent on that. So let's loud the long thing, guys. And let's get into this album. Because I'm truly expecting this album to be up there with the album of the year conversations. I'm truly expecting that 100%. So the album opens up explosively with Bramilton. Like, with talk of ordering quarter pounds, talks of moving at work from corner to corner, especially drawing on the relationship with the previous manager of Clips and the interview on Vlad where he's like spilling the beans and talking about their old ways and when the feds was on them. You know what I mean? And I love then how the production goes up a gear and gets even more venomous with Let the Smokers Shine the Coops. Like cocaine Dr. Seuss. Like, he's claiming all the smoke for his actions. He's literally saying, I claim all the smoke for my actions, and selling that stuff, the Class A white product on the streets. And a few shots again at the old manager who said they were like fabricating their life and all of that. But I really like it. That's what I like sometimes. Like, when an album, okay, you can set the scene, but I like it also when an album just comes out the gate explosively and follows up explosively. I know there's different orders of this album, but this is the order that I heard it. I know there's different versions. Why? I'll probably have to look it up after. But the Ye soulful switch of Dreaming of the Past really just gives you that boastful feel with lines like window stickers and window liquors, income combining. It's like, Push, why you gotta come at people like that who's combining income? Not everyone's got it nice, you know. Some people don't have the racks like you, bro. Some people, yeah, some relationships, you got income combined, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I ain't gonna hold you on that. You know what I'm saying? But the thing that caught me there is the Kanye bit, because you only had a couple of bars on this tune, but I started vibing to it, and then boom, it was over. It was like, okay, the whole verse is done already. Like, it's bad. But yeah, I liked it though. I liked it. Although it was brief, it caught my ear for a second and I liked it. And it's like less show-off-ish. Just, he's talking about some other stuff. So it caught my ear. But then, guys, I blew bird money. You talking Twitter feed. I blew bird money. You talking Twitter feed. Jay, is that another Birdman diss yet again? Someone's going to have to correct me. Maybe I'm just reading in between the lines incorrectly. But it just felt like just allow him now. Like, you already spun Birdman on, what was that? You talking baby money, you ain't got my lady money. Something like that. I remember that from Wade. You done spun him. And then Wayne came back and then you guys are cushy now. But I can't lie. Neck and wrist is a cold but Jay ate you up on this one, Push. Jay ate you up on this one fully. And he had to make sure that this annual appearance stuck in our head better than the last one on CLB with Drake, where they dropped the ball. Like, don't lie to me. Are you still playing that tune today? Tell me the truth. Are you still playing that Jay and Drake tune today, or you not playing it? If you ain't playing it, then that just proves my point. But speaking of mansions on the wall, guys, I like how Push architects, just so you remember, bringing in that light and dark Joker persona and the premises that his wife architected. To my knowledge, she's like does good at architect and interior design and all of that good stuff. And the sharper than sharp razor blade, just lines, not a line spared. Like, he ain't wasting lines here, literally, in all senses, whether it's the white stuff or the right stuff, you know? Yeah. Not bad, but anyway. Like, there's no diet on his coke, intended. But, like, not many can sit with him in the snow talk. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. But the song which had the controversy, so guys, this is the song that had the controversy behind it, because Kanye and Cudi on the same song, after everything, all of the back and forth, all of the disputes, you know, Kanye type outbursts, even though they delivered an absolute classic with Kids See Ghosts, classic in my opinion, like it or not, I don't care. Kanye did a couple of classics in that 7-track period. Actually, that and Daytona, those are the two classics. Anyway, I'm going off point. So, rock and roll sees an infectiously sped up sample from Beyonce embedded so well into Cudi's hooks and his bridge. It's just amazing. I just love the sound of this. Woo! Eating. And as I said, it's the sample plus Cudi plus the verses from the trio, which is like Divorce, Push being the king of coke rap, Ye talking about, you know, the divorce and everything. It just sits so well, man. And it's a shame that we won't get any more features of this sort, probably. You never know in hip-hop. Like, who would have thought that Kanye and Drake would have been back together? Like, but here we are. So, you know what I was intrigued about when I came into it? Like, when I just tapped the album in, I saw, okay, there's a track with Uzi and Pusha and Don Toliver. And I thought, okay, how's that gonna work? But boy, Scrape It is a vibe and a half. Uzi, you weren't playing on that one. You were not. You were off the chain for real. And it's the strongest hook on the project for me. Like, in terms of infectiousness, in terms of just party ready, turn up ready, vibe out ready, it's ready. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'm slightly biased, guys, but I love the way that Push depicts trap life in a project, and like how he kind of is like modern day Robin Hood, like trap Robin Hood or something. Like he sees all of the corruption of the government and whatever, but he's moving the product and he's making the community better based on doing that. I like it. And I don't know how much of it is 100% true. To me, it doesn't even matter. It's the same with Rick Ross. It's just the way that they write about it is just so vivid and it's so curated and it's so layered. And it's like he does that on open air. And or just the general level of confidence that he has, which is just like unwavering confidence that you get on Hear Me Clearly or Call My Bluff, sorry. Where it's like taking you back to the Neptunes era in terms of the production. And it's like, who wants smoke with me? I like that energy. That level of confidence in your craft is amazing. And it's all about listening to the details with Pusha. It's all about listening to the details because he's very meticulous. He's very strategic to throw you little baits of things that if you latch onto that, you'll miss the whole point. But you actually need to dive into it to really appreciate his pen if you're not a surface level listener. And it's just, as I said, like an uncompromising strategic hustler mindset. And I just love it. And I just like the way it actually wraps up, man. It's so good, man. Like, it's good to see the brothers coming back together. And don't get it twisted. No Malice. Malice now, he ain't nothing to be played with. He ain't nothing to be played with. It's on this, we're getting faith, we're getting accomplishments, we're getting life journeys, and it just feels gospel-ish, like gospel-esque production with the vocals and the organs and all of that stuff. Like, great job by Labyrinth here. I think he was the sole producer. Maybe I had Kanye or Pharrell. I don't remember. But guys, amazing album for me. I can say this. I genuinely enjoyed every single song. Whether I would feel the same after I listen to it again, I don't know. But first time listen is generally my vibe for the foreseeable. I don't switch that much. But this one, I loved it. I love this album. It's dope. Literally, it's dope. Dope through rap. So 9 out of 10 for me, guys. There's no way around it. Like levels for me, levels for real, like levels. Let the smoker shine the coupe, scrape it off, and I pray for you. You know what to do, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, inspire, enrich.